How you doing? How you really doing? This is certainly a time that's trying each and every one of us. The way that we look at life, the way we look at family and friends, the way we look at even our government and all the stressors that we're going through. So I've got to ask you, how's your patience? Do you know that the word patience actually derives from the word suffering? It was one time that I did come across the King James Version, and one of those old English language, it said that patience, instead of saying patience, they used the word long-suffering. So obviously, you know, when they translated the King James, they saw that derivation of suffering. I even ran across a Spanish Bible that said, El amor es sufrido, which literally means love is suffering. The Apostle Paul talked about having patience, and that was an important value within the Christian community. To the Galatians, he included patience as one of the fruit of the Spirit. To the Ephesians, he said that was the way that we should conduct ourselves, is to have patience. To the Colossians, he said that we ought to clothe ourselves with patience. And to Thessalonians, he said that we should be patient with everybody. To the Corinthians, Paul said, love is patient. Now, I don't know about you, but I almost want to put those in two different categories. You know, my ability to love, my ability to do well with others in a loving way. But then to have patience, well, sometimes I don't have it. And sometimes I want to put that in a different category because I don't work very well sometimes with having patience with people. But when you begin to put those together, that to be patient is to be loving loving is to be patient, you begin to think, how could anybody want to equate love and suffering together? How would anybody think that when we suffer, we're loving, or when we're loving, we're suffering for another? How could anybody think that would be a way in which we would see somebody's depth of their love by their willingness to suffer for another? Well, my friends, we don't have to look any further than the cross. And right there we have the symbol that to be patient is to be loving, and to be loving is to be long-suffering. May you and I, in this time that is challenging our patience, let us be strong with a loving, patient way with others.